Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to not the homegrown project, we finished that. I completely bugged this up already, we're already into a good start to the episode. The Lyon series, I don't quite know I still don't know what I'm naming it, I'm 3 episodes in. Let's jump quickly looking at what's happened since last episode where we played PSG and AS Nantes? I don't know. Shit. French was never my subject, especially when it comes to trying to read the stuff. We played 2 games. Basically, we haven't jumped anywhere near ahead. Like, we're going to do this whole series sort of like 2 or 3 games ahead, so we're not going to be going too mad. We start off with Strad Marabek Can. Beat them 2-0. Good performance here for the lads. They're Dada Palace sent off in the 28th minute. Second yellow card. We were already 1-0 up at that point. 2-0 up at that point, actually. And we actually did quite well. This 3-4, I think you want to call it. I don't quite know. It's working quite well. We then played Gihon. It's probably Gihon because of the pronunciation. If you're French, I'm sorry. Please tell me how to pronounce this properly. I might actually stand a chance then. Played really well. Cornet came in because Depay picked up an injury. But Bueno picked up an injury in this, which is a little bit disappointing. He's just coming back from that, so that's not too bad. Lacazette still hasn't scored, I don't think. No, he hasn't scored in the league yet. But you never know, he might get there. So we'll see how he goes. Fekir, I don't think he's scored either. No, he hasn't. We've got 2 quality players and neither of them scored. Right, we're relying on Cornet, Depay, Valbuena at the moment, and Gazelle. He's Gazelle now. That's about as much as I know. The Algerian looks actually pretty decent, to be honest. He's 24, so he's got potential, and he's an inside forward, so looks good. So in terms of tactic, how we're going with this, more or less stayed the same. I think we've just changed up to control and fluid. I played the last 2 games on comprehensive to sort of see how everyone's moving about, and generally I'm quite happy with it. I'm sort of seeing good movement by a lot of players. A little bit of times where I'm thinking we're not quick enough, so we're not closing down fast enough and getting to the ball quickly. So I'm just going to increase the tempo that little bit just to see if we can be a little bit more bang in their faces and sort of see how that goes. And then I might change something else up as we go. So we're going to jump in the game against Bordeaux today, who are currently sitting in 4th, 1 point behind us. So you're literally going to see how this season progresses, literally by game status, really. We are at home. They're playing what's probably going to be a 4-4-2. So we're going to just do that and put Dada Ferreira in. And we change this roll up to a ball-winning midfielder. Just because I wanted someone to be more rock solid meal, like trying to think like a Roy Keane, like a Patrick Vieira sort of player, just win the ball back, no nonsense, pass it on, which is a point, which is what I want to put short passing on for him because I don't want him doing anything too daft. Cornet, was I going to adapt anything on this? No, I don't think I was. So quite happy with how that's going at the moment. So I'll just sort of see how they progress from now. And I'm sort of looking at making like a similar sort of thing, but 3 forwards and going to a back 4 just in case we need someone, because we've got good right backs, Raphael, Yalet. We've got a decent left back in here somewhere, Morale as well. So we've got a couple of decent options for fullback if and when we need it. So I'm sort of going to try and develop one of them as well. But you never know. This is working at the moment. We'll just see how it goes on. They're playing with 2 strikers, so hopefully our back 4 to a point will do well. Who they got? Pavon, little wonder kid. Someone from Boca. Malcolm, again, Brazilian, excellent player. I'm actually going to scout him because he'd be someone I'll be interested in. Roland, Laporte, don't know them. And moves on the bench. Don't really recognise any of them. So we'll sort of jump into this game and see how we can get on. Probably should take this off comprehensive and put it back to key at least. Excuse me. and we'll just sort of see how the game starts, really, as I don't quite know what to expect. I might increase the highlight speed that little bit during, put up one notch and sort of see how that progresses, because it was going a little bit slow, I found, in the last episode. As Roland's got the ball, so if there is there, that's fine, he just hoofs it clear. Tolisso heads out to Fekir. He's got Lacazette, that's fine. Nothing there, over the top looking for Fekir. Lovely ball, he's in behind though, can he shoot? He's saved by Carrasco. Well, that was a good chance for us. 13 minutes in and we've already created a decent counter. As Valbuena puts the ball in, but it doesn't even beat the first man. I've also set up my corner routines and free kick routines, sort of just set the players who's taken what and all that sort of stuff. Normal mumbo jumbo. As we play the ball into Lacazette, who's puts it back in the middle to Fekir, saved again. Cornet somehow puts that in the box and in the goal. I think it hit the defence, hit the wall, hit the defender, hit the wall, hit the post. I don't quite know where I got a wall from. I was talking about free kicks, that's why. Hit the post, hit the defender and sort of bounced in by the look of it. But that keeper with a lovely save first. Like I said, puts a decent ball up. Fekir, lovely header, but doesn't get it in the corner. Cornet just hits it, hits the post, hits the defender, and gets quite lucky that it just drops into the back of the net. But 1-0. I'm going to change that camera because we're going to go close. Just because that behind goal low is not quite doing it for me anymore. It was quite good at the start when we first took the game out, when we didn't quite know exactly how it was, but as Cornet's wiped out by Salabi, and that is probably a bit harsh, to be honest. That is really harsh. Who's number 10? Is that Lacazette? Lacazette, he might get his first goal for the club now. He steps up for the penalty when he eventually steps back. I don't quite know why he's taking his time. Lacazette scores. That's his first goal for the team of the season, and it's not quite what I wanted. I wanted him to score an open play, but as a goal, hopefully that'll boost his confidence. Lovely penalty, literally right in the bottom corner, and hopefully that will boost his confidence up and he can carry on performing well. As he picks up a twisted knee, he's going to have to come off. I'm not risking that. Gazelle's coming on as it's played. Cornet heads it, but isn't going to get there. Cornet is actually a really good youngster. I'm surprised he's playing as well as he is. As Valbuena's got it into Fekir, into Lacazette in the box, and he's scored, he's got 2 and he's coming off. That's really helped his has been on. Yes, he's injured. That is why he's got a twisted knee. And normally if you twist your knee, you can't really run on it from past experience. But I don't care if he's on a hat-trick. He could be on 16 goals in a game. He's still be coming off. It's more, I just don't want him to be out for a long period of time. As we're 3-0 up, so it's sort of working actually quite well. This formation now sort of tweaked and adapted a few different player roles. As we've got the ball, Shalaby, we don't have the ball. Cornet's won it. He's bursting forward. He's wiped out by Tulan. Is that going to be a second yellow? It is as well. He's sent off, and we're 3-0 up with them down to 10 men. It's like, what a good start to the episode this is. And can we make this count and try and bang in a couple more? They've dropped the striker back into midfield, so they've still got the 2 banks of 4. But we got a 3-goal advantage, so we're not too fussed about this. Banks, as Salby's got the ball, whips it in. Not the best cross, to be honest. As Valbuena gives it to Cornet. I'm so tempted to call him Cornetto, as Fekir's had a good shot and it's saved. He might end up being Cornetto, to be honest. Because the rear is Ferrari now. Feria. Is it Feria? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've named him Ferrari. I can't spell Ferrari, but he's named Ferrari. As Valbuena's got the ball, whips it in. Not the best, as Malcolm's going to chase after it and try and get forward. We got everyone sort of coming back. They've got not really a lot of men bursting forward, but they've gotten Malcolm's still going as Yanga Midwa has just hoofed it clear, which is fine. My voice is starting to go, which is not a good start. Ferrari into Valbuena, back to Enkalu. Ferrari, Valbuena. I'm going to change that in a minute. Into Gazelle. He swaps with into Fakir in the middle of the box, and he scored. He's dinked it over the top. He sent it over the top of the bar. Lovely little audacious chip, but a little bit too much on it. As we come forward again, we've won the ball. Talisso's doing well. Cornet is in there. Where's he going? Back to Ferrari. To Valbuena. Can he find a good ball forward into Gazelle yet? Into Fakir. Can he actually score this one? He can. He just says stuff the chip. He just puts his foot through it, and that's his first goal of the season as well. Except for the game, Lacazette and Fakir haven't scored, and both scored in this one. What a good little move this was. Lovely movement there by Gazelle into Fakir. He just picks where he wants it and just puts his foot through it. Wasn't missing from there. I'll just neck the rest of that. And it's gone up to 60th minute and 4-0 up. Very, very good performance against Bordeaux, who are a very, very strong team. And we're just going to sort of trickle the time away and see how this goes. They're changing it up. Let's make some subs. The pace actually coming back. So we'll give Cornet a rest now. And we'll give Maxim Diaperino. Him and there. We'll switch him and Dada around. Push Dada a little bit further forward. And I'm actually quite pleased. It's actually been going quite well, this formation. It's better than I was expecting it to. But you never know. Everything can be improved. And our actual shots to on target ratio is actually pretty decent. It's 50-50. Or just over 50. Like 52% or something down like that. I'm actually quite pleased with that. I'm always constantly getting tactics where we have a lot of shots, but half of them are stupidly long or they are completely missing the target. As I'm very pleased with that. We move into second. Equal the PSG draw. We must have done or they lost or something. But we completed on that. Like I said, 7 to 11 days. That's fine. I can deal with that because Depay can come in. He's just come back from injury. Gazelle's there, isn't it? As well. So let's get forward to the intro and transfer free kick taking. That's pretty decent. Right, I'll add him to the shortlist. We'll scan him till we get full knowledge. And he might be someone to look at in a couple of seasons, to be honest. Right, let's get to the Arsenal game and go from there, guys. Right, we're back for the Arsenal game. First thing to know is Fakir's picked up an injury. He's calf strain for 2 weeks, which is quite annoying. Or no, a different Fakir actually. I thought that was the main Fakir in our first team. I just saw Fakir and just thought, not good, not good, not good. I can't even see him. Nabil Cafe. Fakir. I'll get it right eventually. There's two art. Right, skip that, forget about it. In our group we've got Arsenal, CSK Moscow and Club Brugge. So actually not a bad group. Arsenal probably going to be our big test. So Moscow is going to be a good challenge as well. They look like they're playing Ramsey on the right. So we'll put Gazelle in there. He's actually quite tired. Actually we're going to start him. He's had 3 sub starts and 2 goals. So he's actually going to start. Depay can come in later on and see how we get on because Cornet's actually doing really well. He's wanted on loan by a lot of teams and no release fee or anything. He's got quality potential. He's going to be a good player, and if we can keep him getting first team football, even better. We are away from home. They're even favourites, and that's about it. Sanchez is going to be our biggest worry. It's actually about right. They got Ramsey playing on the right. Ozil, Sanchez and Giroud. They're not having Lucas. Is that Lucas Pizon? I'm assuming that's Lucas. They've just signed him. And Karuna. Right, okay. Don't recognise that Lucas, to be honest. But, oh well. Iwobi, Alani, say Chamberlain, you think he'd be playing? Bellerin, Holding's probably going to be played to sort of target. But let's see how we get on. Sanchez is injured, potential foot injury. Gibbs has got something. We're going to always close him down. And we'll just see how we can get on against them. Hopefully we can have a decent performance. We might have to swap this up to counter. So we'll see how the some momentum of the game sort of plays out. We'll start off on controls. We'll see sort of how we get on. But you never know. As they've got a corner literally within minutes of the first half, as it's dropped Ozil, it's out to Santi Cazorla, puts it in. Lopez claims that. That's nice and easy for him. Nothing too dangerous there. As long as we don't do anything bad, up to Yanga, De Gazelle. Lovely ball to Tolisso, but he doesn't hold it. I don't quite know what he did there. But Ramsey's on the right, which I think he's playing really out of position. As they give it to Giroud in the middle, shoots. He scored a 1-0 up within 4 minutes, and they've had 33% of the ball. Right, that's not the way to start this, is it? Right, let's get this moving. Right, lovely ball to Sanchez. First time pass for Giroud. One touch and just picked where he wanted it. Lovely move, and that's not quite what we wanted. Cornet's got the ball, headed into Fekir. He's tackled by Xhaka. Sanchez, he's just sitting really, really narrow. Monreal, we're not challenging it. We're just not making challenges. What's going on here? 10 minutes in, we're 2-0 down. This is not what we needed. But we've got more of the ball, which is an annoying bit. Cazorla. Check. It's just booting it forward. But we're then not winning the second. How did we not win that second ball? Giroud's got a hat-trick in 11 minutes. How did we not win that second ball? Well, we just aren't turning up. It's just completely open. I saw that. Where's the... No, go back. This is what we want. Who's forward? Headed there. Darda just completely misses it. That's what's messed us up. We're 16 minutes in and we're 3-0 down, and we're just booting it clear. We're not doing anything with it. This is not quite what I was expecting for this game, especially after that last one. We're just getting drawn in and we're just not winning second balls. Yeah, we're just not winning the second ball and just leaving so much open space because it's sitting so deep. Yeah, then we win a ball and it just goes straight over the head of our next player. It's like, really? Can we get the ball on the ground at least try and play football? As they're going to go 4-0 up within 17 minutes. Now this needs changing right away. Can anyone play right back? You can drop, move. Um, 4-0 down within 20 minutes. This is ridiculous. What the hell is going on with our team? We just not turned up today. Show some passion. Do something. Yes, we're not doing anything. We want the ball. Okay, can we actually get an attack going? And then we just lose the ball. We're not passing it. We're not doing anything. They're just running riot. Okay, we have won the ball. Okay, Gazelle. Into Fekir. That's fine. We're doing something. But we're not then playing a decent pass. And we're losing it again. That's Lopez. Okay. Can we build again? Actually try and go forward. Lovely ball into him there, but then we just get outnumbered into Tolisso. Can he find a ball through? He can. Fekir, can we pull at least one back? We can. We got 1 goal back. Is this now a comeback? Are we going to get an 8-goal scoreline or something daft like that? Valbuena into Tolisso. He then plays the ball to Fekir, who just picks where he wants to put it and slots it home. Right, we're 1 back. Let's get going. Let's go for the second half. As the pace is going to be coming on, we're going to make a sub on our defence to bring off Mamana. Giroud's got the ball into Sanchez, into Ozil, Monreal, who's just dominating down that right and left hand side. Sanchez, Giroud, save. We've actually saved one. Right, that's another good start. We're only 36 minutes in. This game's going to bloody... I was going to do 3 games this episode, but the way this is going, we're just doing these 2. They've just completely run riot, and we're going to be here all bloody day just trying to get through this game. I might have to just increase the speed again. I'm going to have to. Literally just to try and get this game to go a little bit quicker, otherwise we're going to be here all day long. Right, Mamana's coming off now. He's not playing well. We're going to swap him around and bring on Morel. Actually bring on a left back because we've got no one on the field. As Dada's won the ball. Into Fekir, into Cornet, Fekir, Valbuena, Tolisso, saved by Czech. And that's not quite the way we wanted that move to go. We could have done with that going in. Morel into Cornet. He's actually got past his man. It's Dada, Fekir, holding comes across. And since going back to the 4 at the back, we actually improved. Dada. Xhaka wins the ball up to Giroud. Just looking for the pass for Sanchez. He just drifts forward and rifles it in. They're 5-1 up. We had 6 goals this half. Bloody hell. We're not quite playing that. We're not quite playing that well. I don't quite know what I'm saying here. Sanchez is absolute nightmare for us today. Right. Cornet's coming off. Depay's coming on. Raphael's coming on for Yang because he's not having a good game. Out of the talent, they're playing terribly, quite simply. And hope we don't get an injury more than anything. Into what could have at least given us a chance there to see what was going to happen, but no. Dada, Morel, Dada, Valbuena. Can he pull one back? No. Czech saves that one. Not quite what we were expecting, as Valbuena is going to put the ball in. Memphis heads it out, or it doesn't. It's dropped back to Valbuena. Gonalan. Fekir's in the box, tackled by Koscielny. And somehow Sanchez has won the header. Giroud holding Cazorla. Xhaka. Can we win this? And we wipe him out. Why did we wipe him out? We didn't have to wipe him out. It wasn't really going anywhere. As Fekir's got the ball, up for Memphis. He's got some space. He drifts inside. Lovely run. Saved by Czech though. What a run that was. As Valbuena's going to put the corner in again. Bellerin heads it out, but back to Valbuena. Puts it in. Enkalu. Gonalin into Raphael. Can he get down the line and put the ball back across the box? No, he loses it to Monreal. Which is frustrating because we are getting in decent positions. We're just not putting a decent ball in the middle of the box now. As we header it to Tolisso, back to Enkalu, Morel, Dada, Fekir. I don't quite know who that was played to, but Valbuena's got it. We've got men in the box. Dada's in the middle. We've pulled one back. We're back to 5-2. Goals galore here, so good job for you. Last episode we had no goals more or less, and we got 7 in this one. Lovely ball across and lovely slot home. Right, can we get 3 more in half an hour? You never know. As they've made 2 subs, Coquelin's coming on and Lucas, whoever that Lucas is coming on as well. As Lopez moves the ball for Memphis, goes up, nods it on, but Holding's going to get there. Memphis can chase him down. Let's just hoof up to Lucas. We've got no one in the middle there. No one's going towards him. Enclu, good tackle. Morale into Memphis, fine. Valbuena almost gets past whoever that was. And it's bloody pinball header again. And how did Morale not win that? Lucas completely unmarked. And that should have been 6. That really should have been 6. I'm going to have to try and work on this 4 at the back system and try and get that to work, because we might need it against like Arsenals and teams that play this formation, because we're not playing well at all, especially at 3 at the back when they got 2 wide men, as we somehow let them into the back of our defence again. We're just struggling today. A really good game, then a really shit game. Not quite what we need to do with being quite consistent, as they come forward again. To be honest, they were favourites to win, but not by this much. And it's just completely changed the game. Well, Werner's got it. Gazelle heads it on. I don't quite know why they do that. It's like, just leave it go over your head and just chase it. But we lose 5-2. We just got battered. That first 20 minutes was literally the worst 20 minutes I've seen any team I've managed play. And I've done a lot of saves. But that was just ridiculous. Right, what's this one actually? That's nothing. I was sort of messing around with that. So what? Let's just save this one as Lyon 3124. Right, let's load that up on this one, and we'll just switch this around, because we're going to drop one of them back, push one back, push him into the middle, and push him into there as well. But drop this to an advanced playmaker on attack, no, on support, sorry. Shadow striker. Why has done that? Tapping. Yeah, we're going to try and sort of work on this one as well. Sort of make this quite a decent formation, as we're going to drop him back to cover as well. And bring back, put them on wing back supports. I'll work on that bit later on, because that'll be where our width comes from, and we'll work that one out later. But we're going to still stick with this one, except for when we play teams who have a 4-2-3-1 wide. So let's all see. We're going to come back. Actually, next episode we're going to do Marseille, Montpellier, and FC Lorient. We're just going to do all 3 in a row, and hopefully be a little bit quicker than this episode, and not have, what's that, 5, 7, 11 goals in those 3 games. Wow. Then we're going to come back, probably do like Etienne, Club Brugge. Probably going to do like 3 games an episode, if not more. Let's all work it out as I go. I might jump forward in a little bit after like Club Brugge, Etienne, and come back and do like Toulouse, CSK and Basta. Then like come back, do PSG, Arsenal, PSG in 8 or something. I'll work it out. I haven't quite worked this out yet. I'm just making up as I go along, more or less. So guys, if you enjoyed, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. I'll see you next episode for the next 3 games. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.